What's going on, everyone? So, the Los Angeles Lakers pulled out a win yesterday against the Phoenix Suns in a game that looked very bleak to start the game. But this is what I love, right? This is the kind of game we needed to see. Lakers struggling, right? Is it going to be another fake comeback? Are they just going to get ran through? Right? Is this another Darvin Ham situation all over? Or are we going to make the proper adjustments, the proper changes? Are we going to stick to the game plan and end up pulling out this win? Now, obviously, there's going to be times where you're down 20 and you're just not going to be able to get over the hump. But I wanted to see at some point this level of adversity, right? And how does JJ Redick, as a head coach, how does he respond to these type of situations? And you saw brilliance, right? I mean, he adjusted throughout the game plan and then completely, hey, we're going to attack and approach the game this way. And you saw that second half adjustments. And it wasn't, I talked about, even after game one, people were like, oh, it's just one game, but it's how they're winning. It's the way that they're playing. It's not just the wins. Obviously, wins matter, right? But it's the way in which they are approaching the game. They're playing the right way. They're moving the basketball. You're getting player movement, getting all kinds of actions. Actions even stacked on top of each other. You're getting real defensive schemes. You're getting just team by team, game by game, different just situational just play design and just scheming, right? And then things to change and adjust when need be. Like, that's the difference between JJ Redick and this Lakers and last year's. It's not just the fact that the Lakers are 2-0 for the first time since Phil Jackson was the head coach in 2010, 2011, which is insane. It's the way in which the Lakers just keep playing the game, right? I talked about it before. Look at teams like the San Antonio Spurs. Look at teams like the Golden State Warriors and, in their prime. They always stuck to the game plan, whether they're up 20 or they're down 20, right? Because they know 9 times out of 10, if we play our brand of basketball, we're going to win those games, whether we're up 20 or we're down 20. And the Lakers, they didn't just squeak out a win here. Like, you see regularly teams will be down 20 and come back and win the game. Like, that's not that crazy. Like, that's not that far-fetched, that much of an outlier. But the Lakers, it was, we gained control of this game and we just never relinquished it. That's the difference. And that's what I love to see from these Lakers. The Lakers, they're a different team. They're different. Are they still perfect? Like, is that it? Like, hey, JJ Redick, he's the difference. Why do we need a trade? No, it's nothing like that. Lakers still have needs. And even if the Lakers are able to win a championship this year, which you can always be better, right? So, like, if the opportunity presents itself, but talking about the more you're winning, right, the better position you're in, the less urgency you have. And you can start evaluating, right? D'Lo's had his struggles. D'Lo struggled mightily this game, and he's kind of not been great. Now, saw last year, he started the season terrible and was able to kind of figure it out and then finished historically great. Can he do that again? Right? We'll see, but you can start evaluating. You start, okay, D'Lo, I think, is the odd man out, regardless, if we're being honest, right? I think I would be pretty surprised if D'Lo is on this roster past the trade deadline. But it's like, hey, do we need to turn D'Lo into a point of attack guard? Do we need to turn him into a 3-and-D? Do we need to turn him into, an upgraded center? Right? Like, you can kind of evaluate and take the time to get what you need. Right? I love what we saw in these first 2 games. Well, now we're playing Sacramento. And first off, real quick, before I dive into Sacramento and break this down, I know I did a live stream last night, and I said I didn't think I was going to be able to do a live stream last night and today. I am pretty confident. I wasn't as late as I thought I would be for the reception dinner, but I'm actually going to be at the wedding. It's not my wedding. I'm the best man in my friend's wedding. So I got to, hang out the entire time and all that stuff. And then we have the reception, and it doesn't end till late. So chances are I'm probably not going to be home till, maybe 1 in the morning, if not later. And at that point, there's not really any point. And, I want to enjoy myself a little bit. So, but if the Lakers win and I can pull away and, maybe give you like a quick, 5-minute video or something, or if I can do a quick little 10-minute live stream or something, I don't know. I'll try to do it if I can. But chances are, just to let you know, probably not going to happen. But I digress. Let's get into Sacramento, right? Again, love what we saw from the Phoenix Suns. I love that the Lakers, it wasn't that battle Lakers again got the lead and never relinquished it, and it takes pressure off them going into Sacramento. But here's the thing: Sacramento, they've had the Lakers' number the last few years. Now, I do have concerns about Sacramento. I still don't think Sacramento is great. All right, I worry about their defense. I worry about their lack of size. Like, there's a lot of things that Sacramento I look at and I just go, not very good, right? However, Sacramento has had the Lakers' number, particularly Sabonis against Anthony Davis. Like, Anthony Davis never beaten Sabonis in his career. Like, that's not great. Like, that's not what you want to see. I think Anthony Davis takes this personal. I think Anthony Davis comes in and I think he balls out this game. I mean, he gave you 35 and 36 or 36, 35. Will he give us that again? I don't know about that, but I do think he's going to have a really good, dominant game. But it is a back-to-back, and it's not. Luckily, the Lakers, one, took the pressure off by winning the first game of a back-to-back, and two, it's in LA, so it's not like they had to go fly to Phoenix, and then now they got to go fly to Sacramento, and then no, they got to stay in LA. Now they get to go home, sleep in their beds, right? Wake up, sleep in a little longer than they would otherwise, and then get back in action. And we need to see the Lakers handle business and make sure that they get the job done. Losses are going to happen, right? Originally, I had this as a loss for the Lakers, but I'd love to see the Lakers pull this out. I said the Lakers needed the first 2 wins, right? I said I would be okay. Basically, the first 5 games, I said I wanted them at least bare minimum 3-2, right? I said you got to win the first 2 games, right? And then maybe you lose Sacramento because it's tough back-to-back. And then Phoenix, as much as I love the matchup against the Lakers should win that 9 out of 10 times. Right? Like, in a 7-game series, I think the Lakers blow through Phoenix because they just don't Lakers are such a tough matchup for Phoenix because Lakers are big, they can be physical, right? They now are actually running proper offensive schemes, so good luck trying to stop, right? Like, Lakers are just a terrible matchup for Phoenix. But this will be now the 4th time you've played them in the last month and twice in a 3-day span. That's tough. Right? And then hopefully you handle the Cavs game. Hopefully you handle business against the Cavs. Got to at least go 3-2 during the first 5 games, and then the schedule kind of got a road trip, but it lightens up a little bit. But look, that doesn't mean you shouldn't and can't beat Sacramento, right? Like, the Lakers should go and handle business. Take care of home court, right? Like, it's a back-to-back. It's tough, but this is if you ever wanted a back-to-back, this is the kind of back-to-back, right? Obviously, it would be nice to play, a bad team, and you kind of have one of those bad teams in between. It sucks that you're playing 2, legit playoff-level teams in the Western Conference, but, if you were ever going to have a back-to-back, it's early in the season. Both games are at home, so you don't have to fly and do all this crazy stuff. And you got a Sacramento team that's still trying to work some stuff out, right? Obviously, the Lakers are trying to work some stuff out, but I think the Lakers have a better understanding of who they are than Sacramento does, right? Sacramento still kind of, I worry about Sacramento. You saw at the end of their previous game, right? They had Malik Monk, De'Aaron Fox, Keegan Murray, DeMar DeRozan, and Sabonis. How are they beating teams? In the regular season, you can get away with that. Come playoffs, how are you beating teams? You have no size, no defense, zero, right? Not even, Sabonis isn't this great rim protector, right? You're a worse Phoenix Suns team. So I don't understand their logic. I don't understand where, Sacramento did the whole DeMar thing. However, they do have firepower. They are going to be a good offensive team. I think this is going to be a very good test for our defense. And LeBron says he's going to play, so hopefully that continues. Hopefully LeBron plays. And I think now is just it's a good opportunity to pull off 3 straight wins. If they lose, it's not Chicken Little, sky's falling. Relax, take the breath. It'll be okay. But I would like to see the Lakers pull out this win and then or the Phoenix Suns win and then the Sacramento Kings win, start 3-0, and then we get a little bit of a rest, and then we got to play Phoenix once again, which is another favorable matchup. And I do think the Lakers can beat them again, right? But if through our first 10 games we could be 7-3, telling you, I said Lakers will win 52 games, 50 away, right? So down the stretch. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion, and I pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? You excited for this Kings game? What do you think of the Lakers being 2-0? Do you see the Lakers handling business against Sacramento? Or do you think, like, nah, it's just tough back-to-back happens? Like I said, if you're ever going to have a good back-to-back, this is probably it. Early in the season, LeBron James and Anthony Davis are healthy. You know, they're not getting winded or tired or anything like that. You can come in, you can play your game, you can step up. You're at home, so you don't have to, you know, travel and do all the crazy stuff. I think, like, if you were ever to go, like, hey, you know, what would be a favorable back-to-back, I think this would be it. But, again, however you feel, whatever your thoughts are, I'd love to hear it. So let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me out. So we enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.